This video and every video on this channel is made possible by your support on patreon.com/616entertainment. I couldn't do this without you, and your contributions keep this channel alive. You can also grab an official shirt over on prowrestlingtees.com/616entertainment. Did you know that the Superman logo, also known as the S-Shield or symbol of hope or whatever else you decide to call it, is one of the most universally recognized symbols in the entire world? From the streets of Chicago and New York, across the world to Tokyo, make a pit stop over in Australia or China or Finland or anywhere you can think of. Show somebody a printout of this, and they're gonna know what it is. There's 84 years of history behind this symbol, but that's not to say its look has remained static the entire time. Today on Superman for Everyone, we're going to dive into all of these different variations of the classic Superman symbol. What the hell is this thing? Where did this one come from? Okay, that one looks pretty similar to the one I know, but why is it slightly different? Some of the information shared here will be common knowledge for hardcores, but for casuals, you're about to learn a thing or two about a thing or two. What's up, Dan-Dans? My name is Ian. Thank you for tuning in to another installment of Superman for Everyone, the show that opens up the wide world of the last son of Krypton to all comers. Have you been a Superman fan for 20 plus years? Cool, thank you for watching. Are you not a Superman person at all? That's also fine. Look, through this series, you might come to find why so many other people love this character so much. That's the whole idea here. No gatekeeping, no actually, just a celebration of one of the world's most beloved figures in a way that everybody can enjoy. Now, without further ado, we have about a dozen of these symbols to figure out, so let's get to it. Let's start with what we'll call the modern classic, shall we? This is the universally recognized iteration of the logo, the one that you can show anybody and they go, yeah, that's Superman. And while this is the one that we all accept as the classic, and it's the one that has been most commonly immortalized in different works, this isn't the original design. It's actually not even all that close to the original, but we'll touch on that in a little bit. This 5-sided diamond, or shield, filled in with a big ol' S, was first introduced in 1940. Now, back in the 1940s, this logo looked different almost every time somebody drew it. Compare all the covers, one after the other. It's insane how many little tweaks they made to this thing. And while it varies slightly, this modern classic design is the look worn by every single live-action portrayal of the character, from George Reeves all the way up to Henry Cavill. Before we stray way far off into uncharted territory, let's take a look at just a slight variation on the design we all know and love. This sharper, less chunky and rounded take on the modern classic was introduced in 2011 as a part of the New 52. What was the New 52? It was one of those big things in comics where they throw out all of the established continuity and start fresh. It's hard to capture new customers when you're on Batman issue 689, right? So, start over. Sell Batman #1. Boom. People will think, oh, that's easy. I don't have to know everything else that happened before. I'll take it. Eventually, the New 52 would be retired, and the New 52 Superman would actually die. And in his final moments, would be comforted by the original Superman, who still existed despite the continuities being different. And then the original Superman would be the one who would stick around going forward into Rebirth, which was another new event that started the issues back at Batman #1 and Superman #1 once again. Wait, I forgot we're only supposed to be talking about the symbols. Yeah, this is the New 52 symbol. Now we'll stray off the beaten path. You may or may not have seen this one before. It's bold, it's black, it's not what we're used to. What you're looking at is the Kingdom Come design. In 1996, comic book legends Mark Waid and Alex Ross teamed up to put together an Elseworlds tale where Superman walked away. Why did he hang up the cape, you ask? In short, the Joker was headed to trial for killing a bunch of people, most notably Lois Lane. On his way into the court, another hero by the name of Magog said, "You know what? I don't think so. Forget all this fair trial stuff, forget following the law, forget morality." Magog killed Joker on the spot. The public largely supported this murder and praised Magog as their champion, and the courts actually acquitted Magog of any wrongdoing. Superman, having already been catastrophically damaged from the death of his love, realized that these people had learned nothing from the Justice League's work and the example they carried. He said, all right, I'm done. Have it your way. Things go way off the rails from here. Millions of people die due to Magog and company's irresponsible and reckless tactics. And 10 years after disappearing from the public eye, Wonder Woman is able to coax Clark back into doing what they do best. When he suits back up, it's no longer a bright red, yellow, and blue blaze across the sky. This Superman is mourning what has been lost and is eager to make things right. Let's do another weird one. What the hell is this, right? The image of the hammer and sickle is most often linked to communist Russia, though the symbol has also been used by and is tied to other countries and movements as well. I'm not here to give you a lesson in world history. I'm here to talk about Superman. And when it comes to the Man of Steel, this symbol brings us to 2003's Superman Red Sun, written by Mark Miller. Like Kingdom Come, Red Sun is another Elseworlds tale, meaning this isn't part of the ongoing continuity. Red Sun, from an overhead, condensed point of view, is the story of what if the ship carrying baby Kal-El of Krypton didn't land in the heart of Kansas? What if that ship landed in the middle of the Soviet Union? What if Superman didn't stand for truth, justice, and a better tomorrow, but instead served as the right hand of Joseph Stalin? Much like Kingdom Come, this is a book I highly recommend, and in a future episode, I'm going to put together a list of must-read stories. You can bet Superman Red Sun is on it. Why is this one backwards? Wait, what's with the purple? What you're looking at now isn't actually a Superman symbol at all. This one belongs to Bizarro. If you're unaware, Bizarro has been around since 1958. He's taken on many origin stories. He's been a villain, he's been an anti-hero, he's been a well-meaning but unfortunately tragically flawed individual who causes more harm than good. Across the board, Bizarro is a mirror image of Superman. His powers are the opposite, the symbol is turned around. He says, you know what? Let Jerry Seinfeld explain it to you.
Bizarro Superman. Superman's exact opposite, who lives in the backwards Bizarro world. Up is down, down is up. He says hello when he leaves, goodbye when he arrives.
Shouldn't he say bad bye? Isn't that the opposite of goodbye?
No, it's still goodbye.
Oh, how about this? Our first tag team. These logos are tied to these characters. And if you're thinking, wait, is that Superman? Yes, it is. Both of them are Superman, as a matter of fact. This story took place in 1997, where, at the time, there were like 4 or 5 different ongoing Superman comics. In this storyline, Superman had been split into 2 unique beings, the blue and red guys you see before you. They both carried brand new electrical abilities, had fancy new costumes, and even came complete with their own personalities. Blue Superman was well thought and strategic. Red Superman was way more fly by the seat of your pants and who knows, let's wing it. If you're not very familiar with this angle, that's because in retrospect, it totally flew by. This entire storyline lasted less than 6 months. The 90s could be pretty weird sometimes. This logo here, worn exclusively by Henry Cavill in major motion pictures, is what we'll call the DCEU design, or the Cavill symbol, I don't know, whatever you prefer. It's extremely similar to the modern classic, but I felt like it needed its own spot on the list, seeing as though this is like the official design of the movies for the last 10 years. The upcoming Flash film is most likely the last time we're ever going to see it, unless plans change in a big way. Wait, where's Henry Cavill going? Look, who knows? The DCEU has been an absolute mess pretty much from day one. Back in April of 2021, I did an episode of Superman for Everyone all about the character's history on the screen. You should check that out. I cover this story in detail there. But yeah, Henry Cavill is rumored to be done, and what we know for sure is this. The two Superman projects currently in development both feature a black Superman. And this symbol here belongs to Calvin Ellis, the President of the United States of Earth 23. He's also Earth 23's Superman. Can you imagine juggling both of those jobs? Calvin Ellis first showed up 13 years ago in Final Crisis. He was created by one of the greatest Superman writers in history, in my opinion, Grant Morrison. When the word came out about Ta-Nehisi Coates' upcoming film featuring a black Superman, of course there were people who were up in arms. A black Superman? Yeah, it's been done before. It's not 2022 woke culture, bro. There have been black Supermen for years. Several black Supermen. As a matter of fact, this symbol belongs to Val-Zod of Earth 2, who acts as that world's Superman. There are numerous iterations of Earth 2 as well. You can research that if you like. But we're looking specifically at Val-Zod right now. This guy is the son of that universe's General Zod. So the script has been flipped in more ways than one. Not only has this character been around for nearly 10 years in his own right, but rumor has it that this may be the Superman portrayed in Michael B. Jordan's upcoming Superman project for HBO Max. Take all of this TV and movie speculation with a grain of salt, please. DC's presence on the big screen is a disaster, so who knows what will or won't end up being made. And if that's not enough, black Superman has been done before for you. Here's the symbol of steel, aka John Henry Irons, who debuted all the way back in 1993. Like I said, black Superman has been done plenty of times before. This is not new. One of the more popular designs of the classic icon is this one, which was also debuted back in 1993 as a part of the same storyline. This was the outer cover for Superman number 75, aka the death of Superman. To see the symbol of the Man of Steel, once thought completely invulnerable, be soaked in blood, commanded your attention. This wasn't a scratch, this wasn't a bump on the head. This was it. The final resting place of the world's greatest superhero. Well, I mean, he came back 6 months later, but yeah, dude, this was a big deal at the time, and the continued use of this bloody S attests to that statement, almost 30 years later. And let's round it out with the very original, how about it? Set your minds back to April 13th, 1938, the day Superman arrived on the scene. Clearly, set your minds back was a joke. I doubt a single person watching this was alive in 1938. As a matter of fact, somebody with a grandmother or grandfather who was in their mid-80s, show them this video and remind them that if they were born before April 13th, 1938, they predate Superman. That's insane. Anyway, yeah, this badge-like representation of the Superman symbol is indeed the very original. And although it was first published in 1938, there exists concept art featuring this look as far back as 1934. Much like the design we deemed the modern classic, this original version would also be iterated on in countless ways. I get a particular kick out of this triangular design, which reminds me of a slice of pizza. Though the look of the symbol has changed many times in its near century of history, the foundation of the character who wears it has never wavered. Superman always has been, and always will be, a shining example of what we all can be. We may not have the gift of flight or super strength or heat vision, but we're certainly all capable of striving to be the best version of ourselves. Some days are harder than others, some tasks appear insurmountable, but in those moments, it never hurts to find value in the symbol of hope, in whichever form you prefer to represent it. Thank you very much for checking out another installment of Superman for Everyone. If you're brand new to the character, I hope you learned something, or if you are already a diehard fan, I hope I did our favorite proud. You can let me know in the comments. Now, was this every iteration of the symbol ever created? No. But do you have 3 years for me to explain the intricacies of all of them? Also no. So I hope this did the trick, and if you're interested in learning more about Superman, or just spending more time talking about Superman, check out the previous episodes in this series, or click that subscribe button and stay tuned for the next episode. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, feel free to hit up patreon.com/616entertainment. It's your support that makes videos like this possible, so if you decide to go and sign up, I thank you kindly. Either way, I love you, and I will see you next time.